Yeah, guys, it sure did. The way it is currently, state employees do not have access to paid maternity leave, and the bill aims to change that. But some of those comments getting a lot of attention on the Senate floor.
Women who have a child, or for families that adopt a child, it would give 6 weeks of maternal leave paid that again would not come out of their accrued paid time off.
That's the goal of Senate Bill 193 from Senator Jessica Garvin. A big goal to get state employees to stick around and not quit their jobs altogether when they're about to give birth. A caveat, they have to work for the state for at least 2 years before they'd qualify.
Had a child or adopted a child and chosen not to come back to work. And so again, this bill is just really encouraging people to take that time off and then come back.
Some of the discussion on the House floor today getting lots of attention, specifically from Senator Shane Jett. His concerns stem from taxpayers paying the cost for paid maternity leave.
All state employees to have 6 weeks paid vacation that's paid for by your families back home. They're opening their checkbooks and trying to figure out what are they going to have to sacrifice in order to pay the tax bill.
After using paid vacation as a description, Senator Garvin told me she got an apology from the senator.
He didn't even realize that he said that until he actually walked up to me and said, "Who said paid vacation?" And I said, "You said paid vacation." He did apologize to the caucus and to the women of Oklahoma and the women nationally.
From the floor, Senator Jett said he worries about small businesses if the bill becomes law, specifically because those small business owners currently don't have paid maternity leave, but they'd help pay for the state program through their own tax dollars.
Do they get a hiatus where they have a tax-funded maternity leave because they have to put somebody else at the cash register while mom's home taking care of new baby?
In February, the bill was projected to have a fiscal impact of about $3 million to the state budget, and that included maternity and paternity leave. But since then, the bill was changed to only give leave to mothers.
If we reduce that by half, because now we're carving out the males and just including the moms, maybe $1.5 million.
And the bill has passed out of the Senate and now heads to the House. We reached out to Senator Jett's office after business hours today, but we did not get a response. Live at the Capitol tonight, Jason Berger, KOCO 5 News.